Oh, boy. Dire enemies might have us putting the difficulty back to moderate, but we're gonna try and let it ride with hard difficulty for now.
And what are you folks planning anyway?
Like I said, we're getting through that gate. If you're not helping us, then the conversation's over.
Is it possible to get through?
If the first mate says he'll do it, he'll do it.
You sure put a lot of faith in him. He's a Moloch, isn't he?
That doesn't matter. He's got the captain's blessing, and that's enough for us.
Couldn't you ignore the Narrows and just sail around?
Not now. We lost both our compass and several of our crew in an earlier attack.
Compass?
Huh.
But in the end, we're pirates. If someone blocks our way, we can't just fall back.
And that's what makes a pirate, huh?
Hello. The Ifreed Crew Emporium is open for a limited time, yada yada. Do you have... Yes, you do. This is what I really want, is weaponry. This should be new for you. Paralyzing capability up by 0.8%. That'll add up over time. It also might be worth it to buy these amber blades just to be able to try and enhance and dismantle them. But we're just going to let it fly for now. Amber waistcoat. Both of you need that. You've mastered this. So we just want the amber waistcoat, and we want 2 of them. Oh, we have a shop discount now. Receive the Wanderer's Ventite. Increases map movement speed by 10%. Let's go! Very useful. Very useful. All right, so we do want to be leveling up shops as well. We don't need more of these right now. But we're also going to want to try and enhance them and stuff later. We got money to spend. I'm going to buy all of these because we'll, like, enhance and sell them later. Boots is what we really want. Some more amber boots is very nice. Because they're on sale. And then we'll buy some of this because it should let us cook for a little while. Alright, that'll do for now. Let me look at enhancing. Let's enhance this amber blade. How nice. And then we'll upgrade your shadow daggers. And then there's really no point in upgrading plain paper, I feel like. Now what we should do is enhance this blood blade and then dismantle it for more bronze scrap. Then we can enhance both of these blood blades, dismantle this one, and then enhance this one even further, and then dismantle it again for even more stuff. Look at that. That's economics right there, baby. That's economics right there. You gotta spend money to make money. All right, you still don't have a new outfit to wear, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? You have an earth ring, which is new, and a waistcoat, which is new for us. Very good. Very good indeed. You need to start working on this amber outfit. We just want to be getting as many upgrades as we can. Now we have more amber boots for you to wear. Fantastic. All right, everything is going swimmingly right now, I would say. Everything's going very, very nicely. Come on.
Tragically, your favorite witch is neither a sailor nor a warrior. All she can really do is look on.
No argument there.
Is the Gate of Vortigern really something that impressive, Dial?
They've got a fortress and a patrolling fleet, but the gates is the real show. Even a battleship couldn't blast its way through that thing.
Is there no sea route that avoids the Narrows?
There is, so to speak, but it's a long way out into the open sea. We just end up shipwrecked.
The pirates share our goal. I don't think we have any choice but to band together.
True enough. If forward lies destruction and backward lies doom, sideways is your only option!
And yet you don't feel like helping out.
I sure don't.
That Moloch isn't all he seems. Who knows what's up his sleeves?
The kid's a Moloch too. Hey boy, you sense anything?
We both have ulterior motives. In any case, let's go after him.
Who is Ifreed? Ifreed is a recurring character throughout the Tales of franchise that they use in a bunch of different games. Normally, he doesn't actually show up as a character himself. A lot of times, he's just referenced or spoken about and whatnot. And he's used throughout a lot of the Tales of games. Like in Tales of Zestiria, for instance, you never actually meet Ifreed or anything, but there are things called Ifreed's treasures, and you learn about Ifreed's history of being a pirate and scattering them about the world and whatnot.
I know you probably won't listen to me, but you shouldn't get involved with Ifreed's pirates. Ifreed is the fiercest, most villainous pirate in all the seas. Every sailor trembles at his name.
For a demon, you're pretty wimpy.
Demon or not, scary is scary.
So this Ifreed is that tough?
You bet. Rumor has it he's an unrepentant troublemaker and is as strong as an ogre. His gang are all fearless, wild rogues. They've turned the tables on the Royal Navy time and time again. And best of all is their ship, the Von Eltia. She's a legend that's traveled to distant lands across the sea.
Nice. Sounds like I'd get along with them just fine.
You seem to know an awful lot about them yourself.
Well, it's just that every sailor dreams of being as wild and free as Ifreed and his pirate crew.
I guess.
Hey, I can dream, can't I? Demon or human or even lizard, we all got our fantasies.
Yes. Even the lizard has his dreams, okay? Axel, welcome to stream. Ooh, a silver chest. Don't mind if I do. By the way, I think someone mentioned it earlier, but it was during cutscenes or something. It was like a couple hours ago on stream. But I opened a chest, and they were like, oh, you don't need keys for chests. How nice. I didn't speak on it at the time, but in Tales of Zestiria, they don't let you open silver and gold chests until you find silver and gold keys in the world, and then you can open all of them from there on. I think you get the silver one from the story, but the gold one is optional or something. It's stupid, basically. It's really stupid and annoying, and I'm glad that Berseria doesn't have that same mechanic. It's very dumb that Zestiria just locks you out of a bunch of chests until you find a random item. If there are items in those chests you don't want the player getting, you should just put them later in the game instead of being like, oh, look, you could have gotten something cool here, but actually, no, you can't. It's very unfun. And I'm glad that Berseria did not adopt that mechanic. There's a bunch of stuff on the ceiling that's gonna drop down at us. Sure enough. I need these dang cat souls. I have cat chests to open. I thought there'd also be a chest over here, but there was not.
Oh, it's ready to fly.
Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Prepare to die. You have a weakness? Wind, huh? Bad news for you. I have the swallow dance. Oh, I thought I would get the dodge there. Hey, you. Come back here. I'm not done kicking you yet. Oh, we have Megasonic Thrust now. I need to put Megasonic Thrust on something. Let me do that right now. Megasonic Thrust. Earth attributed, hurts armored. Hidden art made to crack through tough armor, punches an enemy, then shoots a blade at point blank range, occasionally knocking down the target. Alright, so we want that on square then. Let's put it here. Right on the second hit. No, we should put it on the third hit, actually. Megasonic Thrust there. And I'm going to change this to another Tearing Thorn. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like it. Get absolutely destroyed. You poor, foolish fools. You never stood a chance. Yeah, you tell him. Deception, or whatever it is you're saying. Got him.
Come on, really?
Bum, 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 bum. Weakness Hunter. Grade is an assessment of your performance in battle. The better your style, the better your results are. The amount of proficiency earned for master skills after battle is governed by grade. Aim for the best scores. Each character has 2 or 3 types of abilities: Martial, Hidden, and Moloch. Martials are effective against enemies with lower defense, and Moloch arts are better against enemies with lower art defense, while Hidden arts are somewhere in between. Changing your battle party based on your enemy's defenses will help assure victory. Words. See you later, Yami. Thanks for coming to stream, dude. All right, what am I looking for here? What am I looking for here? I wanted to look at something. I want to look at titles. Are titles in equipment? Yeah, this is the title, right? To level, character level. A title for those who use graceful kicks and a trained sword arm to bloody the battlefield. Oh, I do vaguely remember titles, because to get this was one of the longest grind trophies to get the platinum. You had to like master, or maybe not master, but you had to get a bunch of titles to a certain level. I think like all characters had to master or get like titles to like level 3 on like 4 or like 15 or 20 different titles or something. I don't remember, dude. I really do not remember at all. Equipment mastered. Okay, yeah, I see. So we have Furious Fighter right now, which this gives us decreases SG cost of arts based on level, HP recovery on defeating foes plus 50, attack increase by 1.1, multiplies martial arts damage by 1.2, but hidden arts damage by 0.8, bad. Don't want that one. Increases effect rate of arts based on their level, 10% reclaimed SG after weak point combos. I'm not good at weak point combos. Increases stagger duration of arts based on their star level, invulnerability time plus 2 seconds, what? After swapping into battle? I don't really do battle swapping. So we'll probably just stick with Furious Fighter for now, but we'll want to look at some different ones later. Increases power of arts based on their level. Seems pretty good. I think we're going to stick with this for now, though. We don't have a lot unlocked. I don't think we're going to get some really good ones until later. Yeah, I don't like the hidden arts going down. Now, Shadow Stepper could be good on Rokuro when we get more characters, because he might switch out during combat. I think I can switch out characters mid-combat. I can't remember. Let's stick with what we have for now, but it's good to remember that and look at those in the future. And once we get further in the game, it might even be worth looking at specific ones and being like, oh, what are these abilities we don't have unlocked? Should I focus on leveling them up to unlock them? We'll see. That's one of the trophies I'm still missing. Now that you're doing your Redux, I'm going to play again and try to platinum the game, missing 4 trophies for it. Berseria and Tales of Arise is actually, I think it's the first Tales of game that doesn't require a lot of grind to platinum. Note to self, don't try to Therianize off of Megasonic Thrust. It knocks the enemy away. Ow. No more of that. Megasonic Thrust. Come here, you. Devour. All right, not bad, not bad. Look at all that damage. You love to see it. These guys are bulky. This is hard mode at work right here. Come on. There we go. Ow. Put that soul drop way over here. Mine. Anyways, Tales of Arise, you can definitely platinum in your first playthrough. Like every other Tales of game, requires a good bit of grinding. Sometimes too much. I'm pretty sure I was cool. Why is the bottom of the screen blue? I was down with the amount of grinding necessary for Berseria, because Berseria was really fun.
Come on, really?
But it definitely did start to become, like, it was a major grind at the end. But it was a platinum worth getting. For sure. And Arise's platinum was also still really good, but it was way easier than, like, every other Tales of game.
So, you've chosen to trust a pirate?
Not for a second. But if you're prepared to lend us the use of your ship and crew until we reach the capital, we'll help you.
I'll agree to those terms. But there's something I should tell you first. I bring ill fortune to all those around me. The Reaper's curse. I could flip this coin 1,000 times and still land on tails. Trying to get through the fort cost the lives of 5 good sailors. If you join up with me, I can't guarantee your safety.
Why would you go out of your way to warn us?
Even demons don't want to meet an unfair death, right? If you still want to come with me, just know the risks.
Works for me. I land on tails. I'll flip it to heads on my own.
Your name?
Velvet. This is number 2.
I'm Rokuro. A pleasure.
Eizen.
You've got a plan of attack, I'm sure. Let's hear it.
To put it bluntly, Vortigern is impregnable. It won't fall to an attack whether by sea or by land.
So, no plan?
Wait, what about both at once?
Exactly. First, we we send in the Von Eltia to draw their fleet out of the Narrows. Then we slip inside and open the sea gate ourselves. The Von Eltia will then break away and rush back into the channel. We'll climb aboard and push through.
One slip and we're all as good as dead.
Then don't slip and we're not dead.
Walking with the Reaper, huh?
The plan is already in motion. Let's move. This cave leads to the fortress.
I love Eizen. Eizen is great. Is he in the party? Eizen's in the party. Let's go. Gamer moment. Eizen, amazing character. Love this guy. What are you weak to? Wind. Idiot. Get swallow danced. Buffoon. Is Berseria a good entry point? Yes. Berseria is honestly one of the best options as a Tales of entry point, IMO. That was unfortunate that we got stunned there. Wait a minute. I have to, wait a minute. There's one of them at like 0. No, I need to get that soul. No, Roku stole my kill again. Dang it. I needed that kill. I'm so low on souls. Please stop stealing my kills. My souls, they are very sick. Anyways, yeah, I think Berseria is an amazing entry point. Berseria and Arise would be my first 2 suggestions.
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
We're gonna start getting a lot more victory quotes, presumably, now that we have 4 party members. Although I think number 2, until he gets his name and all, he doesn't have many, probably, because he's so stilted conversation-wise right now. Lone Gamer, welcome to stream. Congrats on making a Twitch account. Well done. I knew you could do it. But yeah, I would heavily recommend Berseria if you're looking to get into the Tales of franchise. It's a very good entry point. Arise does some new stuff with the formula as well, so honestly, Berseria is more in line with a lot of the other, like, PS3 and PS4 era Tales of games, more so than Arise is. I think Berseria is more, like, it's more akin to, like, Zillia 2, obviously Zestiria, and Graces than and Vesperia and Abyss even, than Arise is. Not that Arise is, like, wildly different, but it's more different than the average. Mine.
Look at all these vines. They're too tangled to cut through.
I'm carrying some flint. Just burn through it.
Do you really think this is a good place for us to start a fire?
Normally, no. But we're also demons and Malakim. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not exactly normal ourselves.
Burning vines. What did Arise do different? The main thing is that there's, like, an overall CP thing that all of the characters share for using healing arts and whatnot, which has not been the standard or how any of the other Tales of games do it, and that's the main one. And I think it works for Arise. I wouldn't mind if they use it in future Tales of games. I wouldn't mind if they go back to the more basic stuff where, like, individual characters have their requirements for healing and all. I'm fine either way, honestly, because Arise was great. Fantastic game. But that's different. That's something that Arise does that no other Tales of game does anything similar. And Arise also has their like jump-in mechanic for using the party more actively, I feel, than the other Tales of games normally do. More akin to Zillia, actually. Zillia has a lot of, like, the party members matter who you're using, and you try to work with them with combo moves. But in most Tales of games, you can just let the AI do their thing. The only thing you really have to worry about is making sure you have someone healing and that they're set up well. But you can just kind of, like, ignore the other party members for the most part. They do their thing, you do your thing while you fight. In Arise, you have the ability to control the other party members, and it's worth switching them out a lot more mid-combat as a result for doing stuff. Again, not bad by any means. Really good, even, I would say. Did you take that soul? That was my soul, whoever took that. How dare you? So, other than that, I mean, it's still a Tales of game for sure. So, I'm not saying that Arise is a bad entry point. I actually think it's probably the second best entry point. I was just making my case for why I think Berseria might actually be a better entry point than Arise. But either or works great. I think those are the 2 best games to introduce yourself to the franchise, personally.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Bum, bum, bum. True Velvet. I've earned a title. What does the True Velvet title do? This is for times controlled. Oh, right. We're gonna level this one up crazy fast. Increases stagger duration of arts based on their star level and effective paralysis increased. I already read that one earlier. Didn't we already have that? Did you already have 5? I think we just leveled it up is what happened there. Nah, whatever, it's fine.